Ew. Hold on, I'm tweeting. There we go. Happy Monday, you sick, dirty bastard. Welcome. We made it 2 whole weeks into February, and you have found us at another lovely episode of the very best video game podcast, where your argument is.
Invalid, I hear.
Thank you. This is Salt Tier Podcast. Find us on Salt_Tier Pod, Instagram and Twitter. Salt Tier Podcast on the Twitch, the YouTube, the Facebook. Do we have an OnlyFans? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Find us on Grindr.
Sexy salt shakers.
Yeah. Christian Mingle. Pretty
pouring out.
Yeah. Our Christian Mingle is popping.
It's popping. It always is. It always is. And we are brought to you by Voodoo Ranger IPA, my friends. Voodoo, what do you got there, Sageville?
Let's see if I can get it in focus.
I know you're fairer than usual today. There we go.
Agent 77. I found the Agent 77 IPA.
Okay, tight.
I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? How's it taste?
So it's their seasonal. It's a 7.7.
It kind of matches.
We're about to get tasting.
It's got blue and white.
Yeah.
I would say it's more citrusy than our normal fruity, but it's definitely obviously still their fruity IPA.
Okay.
It's got a different flavor profile than their other seasonal fruity ones, if that makes sense. So think of the juicy IPA, but then make it more citrus directive.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I like the citrusy ones.
Super tight. Happy we got it. I mean, happy you got it. I am drinking, well, I'm using the correct koozie, but I have a kombucha.
Nice.
It's one of those few instances where I don't imbibe. What are you sipping on there, grown-ass man?
I'm looking around. I was so busy making sure that we have the socials and stuff in order, I forgot to go grab a drink. So right now I am nothing. I got desert. I got candy.
Yeah, what the hell good are kids for if you can't just go fetch me my
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Like they're in bed. They're already asleep.
At 8?
Sleep at 8?
Mm-hmm. Passed out early.
Man. Wait, how old and how old?
10. 10 and 12.
Oh, the oldest is 10?
No, 10 and 12. Only
Man.
one's here though during the week, so and he was already asleep.
12, I was definitely playing video games till at least midnight every night. As soon as my parents fell asleep, that TV was mine because I didn't have my own TV.
That's the one that keeps asking me about the Steam Deck. I wonder why.
Doesn't he have a Switch?
There's one in the house. It's not his directly.
That's such a gamer dad answer.
Yeah.
Doesn't your kid have a Switch? It's like there's a Switch in the house.
Yeah, that one.
So you have more than one Switch in the house.
Yeah, I have one. And then theirs usually stays plugged into the TV. But like mine, I don't count as like in the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a special one. But theirs usually hooked up to the TV. And plus, like the games he plays and stuff, he's not really interested in playing them on the Switch. He's heavy into it, like Rocket League. The Switch is kind of a joke version.
Yeah.
For like the serious players.
Yeah, so same with Overwatch. Apparently, you can get into like plat just opening the box.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some Switch games. There's a couple that are popular on the PC that may or may not be coming to Switch. There was a Nintendo Direct this week. We're gonna get into that later. So keep that Switch energy because we're definitely gonna be talking about it.
Will do. And you know what else did we forget to say? Oh, we'll do intros.
Opening.
And our opener, that lovely song is by Flay. Catch them at Flay Artist on Twitter.
And how do you spell that?
FLAY.
That
Foxtrot.
That wasn't taken. That wasn't taken already.
No, yeah. Flay_artist.
Okay.
Foxtrot Lima Alpha Yankee.
Yeah.
I did it. I spelled something with, military words. So, Also, keep an ear out. We didn't hear anything this week, but we are, like, I guess, partly brought to you by Bonus Round, Fighting Game Championship Series, and mostly doing their Tekken Guilty Gear. Their weeklies, or I mean their monthlies usually coincide, but they're gonna lie low and keep everybody safe from the Rona, and then when things are safe to be in person again, that will pop off, as they say. They might do online events. We'll talk to the Goon one soon and get an update. We gotta get that maniac on the podcast at least every other month, just to give us an update from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean?
True.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And he's no stranger to these parts either.
Oh, geez.
I think we have something coming in before we get into anything.
I believe we do. Oh,
Boy,
son of a bitch.
father.
Here we go.
It's me, boy, son of father. How are you doing?
What's up, boy?
What's up, boy? Apparently,
did we call you that?
I'm not playing God of War enough.
That shit's racist. Or savoring. You can't
No,
say
but
I know,
boy
that's
first
what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
that.
I don't feel comfortable saying your name in this climate.
You can say son of father.
Son of father. Okay, that works for me.
SOF.
Son of father, how the heck are you, and what are you drinking?
I'm drinking this lovely bottle of Hendrick's gin because I
Ooh.
don't have anything else.
I had some of that not very long ago.
Are you
That's
having
good
gin and juice?
That's good stuff.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Yeah. He's having the gin and juice just like the Super Bowl halftime show.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah, we could talk about that.
We're old people now.
Yes, I was going to say that. When I was 10, 12 years old, like my kids are now, it was like the Rolling Stones and like Aretha Franklin were just doing the halftime show. And now it's Dr. Dre and Eminem. Like, we're old. We're old.
We are old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we're gonna go in reverse order to our newest guest here and introduce ourselves. Yeah, we didn't even do introductions yet, son of father. We're lagging. I am Loud and Brown. I am also Lucky Bandit. If you want to catch these hands, whatever. I am Gross Def with a PH on PlayStation and Steam.
Steam, yep. And he's actually on Steam these days, people. It happens.
It's just Guilty Gear and Halo Infinite, but I guess that's not Steam. Is that Steam?
No. Oh, yes, technically. It is on there.
And I
There we
played
go.
Guilty Gear this week and nothing else. So that's all I got to say. I'm going to kick it up to the slightly less melanated one. Just a little less.
The ghost in the room.
Boom!
Don't worry, you can find me in the dark. I glow. It's me, Sageville. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Sageville_model. Else just search Sageville on Twitch and Twitter. I am live at minimum Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. Bare minimum 7 p.m. I try for 6. Last week we finished up A Way Out. We got out.
Nice.
We got the ending that was better than the other ending. Because there's 2 endings. So you can get the ending for one character or for the other. And we went with my ending. I was the big schnozzed Italian fellow. My ending was far superior. And the other guy deserved to get everything murdered.
Oh, we're fingering Italians. Mamma mia.
They all deserved what they had coming to them. I also did Unpacking Simulator last week and finished it in 5.5 hours.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
fast.
Yeah, it is. That's fast unpacking.
I mean, it's just unpacking and you figure out the story as you unpack.
Nice. So you enjoyed it then?
Yeah.
Nice. What would you give it? What's your quick and dirty score?
Oh, I don't know. It's nice. It's doesn't take a lot of brain power. It takes just enough because they'll tell you if you did something wrong. And we were able to get all the stickers, so we were able to do everything in the game, like get all the unlocks or whatever.
Nice.
All the little mini achievements.
Sometimes games like that are good. Something like that, or like the Stanley Parable or something like that you can, you only play for like 5 or 6 hours. Sometimes those are some of the best experiences. VR games, a lot of them are like that too.
Yeah, you can pick up certain items and shake them, and that was very amusing. So like at one point you're in a baby's room and you could like shake rattles and toys.
Nice. Yeah, I need to play it.
And then over to you, because that's all I did.
I would be the Saverings. ... Hello. Good to see everyone. Good to hear everyone. Good to see. Good to be seen. I really got nothing either. I just been grinding on the good old Final Fantasy 14s. I finally got this achievement for getting all the base jobs up to level 50. You get a Paragon's crown, which was actually an item that was in Final Fantasy 11, their first MMO back in I don't know, when did that come out? 2003, 2004. The game that came with the PS2 hard drive bundled in. That's the game that they sold with it. But that was an item later on in that game that you could get in. It was a tank item, so it helped your defense and stuff like that. But I saw a lot of paladins running around with it, and I was like, I want that. But I never went back and leveled up my paladin high enough to get it. And then in this game, I started as a paladin. I actually started as a gladiator that turns into a paladin. But then looking at my achievements, you can look at what the different achievements are, and some have unlocks, some have titles, some have actual items and stuff like that. And I saw that crown, and to get it, you have to get all the base combat jobs and all the base mage jobs. So I think it's 8 in total, up to level 50. So I finished that up a couple days ago. And got the crown, and now I'm clearing out my inventory, which I haven't touched since level 1. And as of right now, I have about 2,000 hours on that game. So you can imagine what my inventory looks like. And so I've been going through and straightening all that out and just making a little money on the side. And that's about it. There's a producers meeting call thing for them on the 18th. And there should be some good things. They're going to start outlining what they're going to do for the next 10 years of that game. As well as some other stuff and some other questions and Q&A and stuff. But that's all I've really been doing as I wait for Elden Ring and as I wait to get my email for my Steam Deck. But in the meantime, I'm kind of in a holding pattern, so I'll kick it down to Son of Father.
Son of Father.
You better watch that tone, young man.
Your dad.
I've been shitting in a bucket for 5 days, playing Lost Ark, and then snowboarding in between.
I did play that. I played Lost Ark. I forgot about that. I played it for about half an hour.
Okay,
Why?
Bring the old man into this. What the hell is Lost Ark, and why don't I know more about it?
Because you have a potato for a computer.
It's Diablo. It's fine.
It's Korean Diablo. Guess what? We're gonna be grinding to 50 and then throwing hands in the 3v3 arena. That's the real street beefs.
These mitts. Oh yeah, street beefs, huh? Where's that simulator?
So it's your latest local pretty Diablo type game. It's published by Amazon Games. I'm not sure I forgot who makes it, but it's akin to
Smilegate.
Smilegate. Okay, they're the ones that made Crossfire too, aren't they?
I have no idea.
Crossfire is the biggest game
Korean
in the world.
game I played.
But yeah, I played it a little bit. It's very much like Titan Quest, which is another pretty good Diablo clone, and it's very much like Woken, which is this other Diablo clone that came out a year or two ago. It's like if you took those two games and smushed them together.
Fell right on its fucking face with wolf
I spoke about it on this podcast. I called it broken. That's what it's called. It's not Woken, it's broken. Get it?
Got him.
Jokes. Yeah, got him. So yeah, so to me it's Titan Quest and Broken put together.
Yeah, but what about that cell phone Diablo clone? I think it was called Diablo. Whatever.
No one's got cell phones.
Diablo
No
Immortal.
one's got
Yeah,
cell phones.
it's gonna flop
We don't
because none of us have phones.
It goes against my religion. No cell phones.
Ooh, I'm getting a new phone on Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
My tax return came in, so I can get my new phone.
Nice.
Join the Mac gang?
Hell no. I'm getting my Pixel 6.
I'm the only pleb here.
Something gameable, definitely.
What? Look.
Uh-huh.
Tell me I'm not gaming right now.
You're
I can drop
crushing
my
your
phone and
screen.
not worry about it.
And that's an older one too. Like what's on there? Like Angry Birds? Like is that what you're playing on that one still?
Oh, no, I was playing Snake.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I didn't know you had a flip phone.
I wish. No, I ain't cool enough. I think Son of Father might have a flip phone. I know my roommate does.
It flips.
Oh, is it like the full screen flip?
Hold on, here it is. It flips. It goes from hot dog to hamburger style, brother.
Is it a duo?
It's the Galaxy Fold Z3.
Nice.
3 Zs.
Nice. I have a anyway, go ahead. It's buried under here.
Oh, it's blurred. It's not meant for any sort of viewing.
I have a duo.
Oh, two Microsoft phones in one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Anyways.
I'm excited for everybody in their phone endeavors.
I'm gonna read it.
But yeah, but first and foremost, we're kicking it to Savorings, and we're talking about a little place that I haven't been to in a very, very long time. But next time I do go, I'll make sure to wear khakis and a blue polo shirt. What we talking about?
We're talking about Best Buy, and for the record, I hadn't really gone to Best Buy in years, besides to like run in and buy like a very specific cable or something like that.
Yeah, me neither.
But their stock has gotten much better over the years. I guess since now they have no competition. Now they're trying, which is just strange. Best Buy has decided to lock the purchase of brand new graphics cards more or less behind a $200 paywall. It's pretty much first come, first serve, and you have to join their, I forgot what they called it, their little program or whatever, their Geek Squad subscription thing.
Oh, Jesus, really?
What was it called? I don't remember. Like, it's not even important.
I mean, that's smart. I mean, people at Amazon, most people are on Prime. They basically are on a subscription service to buy stuff.
Yes, but you don't need it to buy things, and also there's no brick and mortar store to walk into. This is like someplace where you.
Oh, they're coming
right into that.
They're coming. They already got the Amazon Go, right?
Yeah.
And then they went and bought up Whole Foods. If Whole Foods starts doing a little tech corner, it would not surprise me. Hey, do you need an HDMI cable? Head to the housewares department.
Oh, like a Fred Meyer. They're going to turn Whole Foods into Fred Meyer.
I see that. I can 100% see them getting rid of everything cool about Whole Foods. You know, like the hot kitchen and the bar. And be like, oh, no. Now that's where we keep housewares.
Yep, housewares over there. Yep, microwaves and whatnot. Oh, yeah, so you can go and cook your own food. But so pretty much it's first come, first serve on this on their little subscription thing, which is $200 a year, I might add. So it's $200. Thing is, though, all these cards still sold out anyway. So yeah, that's a thing.
Good luck trying to get a graphics card, you piece of shit.
Yeah, and I thought I would put Best Buy on blast because they're Best Buy.
I guess I gotta hang out with my 970 a little longer.
Yeah, for 1080p, your 970 still very much fine.
Yeah, my RAM is starting to be really noticeable, so I'm looking to get a new motherboard.
For your RAM?
What?
No,
you could just throw 16 in, you're fine.
I can. I'm maxed out.
What do you mean you maxed out?
Yeah,
I'm maxed out on the RAMs.
What do you have? 2 4-gig sticks? You have 8 gigs?
I think it's at. It might be at 16. I don't remember, but I know I'm maxed out.
It's not 16.
Yeah, if you're at 16, you're fine. Yeah, that's more than enough.
Slots?
You just need to take 2 out and put the new ones in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can. You're probably new enough you can upgrade your RAM and not worry about upgrading the other stuff.
Yeah, especially like unless you have like 8 gigs of RAM, but even for games like Guilty Gear and stuff, that's plenty. Only thing is, like, make sure you have 2 sticks in there because there's a big difference in performance.
Of course.
So yeah.
Maybe it's I don't know. Things acting funny this year. Maybe. It is a pretty old processor. I think I'm on the i5.
I think he had an i7. He got a.
I do not. I don't think I have an i7.
Yeah, I think he got the Sandy Bridge, son of father. Sandy Bridge still kicking it.
We don't approve sandy bridges. It's too much sand in there, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? They're like 2500K. Like those GPUs, those CPUs will not die. Like those are still very viable in this day and age. I don't know. It depends on what you're playing though.
Viable.
Yeah, but like for
not
fighting games
obsolete.
and stuff. Yeah, but like for fighting games and stuff, you should be fine.
But I mean,
it only needs 4 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
If you want to upgrade your PC, just take your chance at PDX Land because they're sponsors. Currently, MSI is donating 10 Z690A motherboards.
Those are very expensive.
10, I think that's AIO liquid coolers.
Nice.
2 times Optic 32 monitors. Ooh, we're getting monitors this time. 3 clutch mouses, 3 immersive headsets, and 3 Vigor Elites keyboards.
Nice.
It's a lot of toys.
But those motherboards, you said there's 10 of them?
10, yeah.
Yeah, those motherboards are like $600-700 a piece.
So your odds are you can either win it as a primary prize or a random prize in a tournament, or you can win it in the charity auction or the regular raffle that everyone is entered into.
Oh,
Having a
nice.
ticket gives you 1 to 2, I think, raffle tickets.
Say
Nice.
I only have 8 gigs. I guess 16 would probably be all I need. How much is like 16 gigs of RAM right now?
Well, you only need to get
$5 and a firm handshake.
Ah, that's
well-
easy.
Well, the RAM that would go in your computer, probably not that expensive. But I don't know though. I haven't looked in a while, and stuff tends to go up and down sometimes. So
Probably $10 and a handshake with spit on it.
16 gigs.
Put
for
it
yours
there,
would
you son of a bitch.
It'd probably off the top of my head be like $60 or $70
$70,
60
huh?
for like 16 gigs. But
mean,
if you already have an 8 gig stick in there, I know we have to look at your configuration, but that's a
We
whole
do.
other-
I'm gonna have to
That's a
do a
whole other
house
thing.
call from Dr. Saverings
Yeah.
because $70 ain't nothing. I drank $70 last night. That's half of the reason I'm drinking kombucha.
That's a
Loud
PS.
and Brown is hung over.
That's like the base version of a PS5 game. Not even like the collector's edition.
Yeah, poor Derek. It's all hungover. Okay.
So, what do
anyway,
you got?
yeah. Stop. Suck it. Best Buy. You suck. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Speaking of
the best little game ever.
Speaking of other things that suck, try not to dogpile on this game, but this game it just won't go away. It just won't. It insists on itself. It insists on how bad the whole situation is.
And who's reporting this? Change.org is reporting.
Yeah, this is actually the petition. Somebody had a petition, put it on change.org, said if they can get it up to 50,000 people, they could take it to an attorney for possibly a class action lawsuit. Nobody knows how valid any of that stuff is. But anyway, it picked up. It got about 3,000 signatures, about 5,000 signatures, and then about 7. And then websites started reporting it. It jumped up to about 30. And then larger outlets started picking it up. And at the time of this, it's pushing 200,000 subscribers. I mean, 200,000 signatures. So it's not to say that this will actually go anywhere or do anything, but this is just more noise and more static on the whole situation and how EA completely just botched it, probably as hard as they've botched anything. And that's saying a lot. So I just wanted to just do a little status update, maybe for those that are listening that have heard about this story, maybe for those that are listening that have no idea that this is even going on. So in about a week and a half, it's gone from nothing to about 200,000 signatures, and it's being picked up by like major outlets, news outlets and stuff.
Wonderful. And hello, welcome to the chat, Azurius Spades.
Well, howdy.
Did
you sign this petition? What are your feels?
I know. And Cosplay Canada, did you sign? Everybody signed this damn thing. I didn't buy the thing.
Everyone cry on the internet. We need 50,000 cries. All
50,000
tears.
cries.
No lube.
Yeah, the original goal was 50,000, and they're pushing 194,000. This is crazy. So yeah, a lot of people not very happy with it. I believe a similar thing happened with Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't think it got up to these numbers, but
okay, well,
just a little update.
How about a game that launched better? How about Lost Ark? Let's talk about that.
It launched perfectly. Perfect thing. Launch day, 8-hour downtime. That's fine.
Hey,
That's
son
fine.
of father, tell us about your interaction with Lost Ark.
It's nothing but me shitting in a bucket. Let's go, brother. It's a great game. I play it on controller like a dummy.
Do you?
I don't have to do anything because I bought a new TV, so I'm not sitting in front of my fucking computer playing it.
That's
Nice.
Lost Ark, huh?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
Diablo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Start clicking. You can play it on a controller if you want. It's good.
Yes, it's very Diablo. But it's
very Diablo-like.
a little bit shinier, a little bit
I
not necessarily
heard
Wow,
you
what
can't
a
change the controls. You can't change your key bindings.
I didn't get that far into it.
That's a whole fucking lot of lies there. The ghost woman, you can do whatever you want to change your key bindings. Don't let the liberal media fool you. 'Cause you fucking play it out. Play Lost Ark. It's good and it's free. I don't know why you're not playing it if it's free.
Yeah, Derek, it's free to play. Get some free
Also,
Diablo.
we're 3 years behind the game curve since everyone in Korea got a 3-year head start. But you'll make it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll be honest. There's not a whole lot of draw for this for me.
Sorry, there's no input. There's no FADC combo for you, so your brain's too smooth for it.
Yeah.
But it's free to play. It's controller supported, so if you don't want to play keyboard and mouse, you could just sit naked on your couch and in front of your TV. That's what I do every time when I play. And then I have a bucket right next to it that I shit in it when I don't fucking want to go to the bathroom. It's great.
Yeah, but what do you do when you need a? I don't know. I was trying to think of something really gross.
So how do you go on? How do you go on the bucket? Are you a squatter? Do you actually sit right on it? Do you have a little
You sit right on it, like
like
it's
a
a toilet
toilet?
seat.
Yeah,
Are
like a
you
toilet
sitting
seat
on it
that
now?
No, I'm sitting in a comfy chair right here.
Okay. Do you have like just like a random toilet seat, and then you put the toilet seat on top of the bucket so you can sit?
Oh, you don't need all that fancy shit. You just shit in the bucket.
You
Okay.
just hover squat?
No, you just sit on the bucket and you just fucking let it loose, brother. You let it fall out of you.
But it's like the metal on the top is like so narrow. It doesn't hurt. You don't get creases and stuff. What happens if you're there for a minute?
Listen, no pain, no gain. You either shit in the bucket or you shit your pants. What do you want to do?
And
Okay,
let me correct the grown ass man real quick. I think you're thinking of a mid-century Sandlot, Little Rascals like aluminum pail.
yeah.
You gotta understand that the Son of Father 100% is dropping
like
a
one-
double deucer in a Home Depot bright orange.
That's what I was gonna say.
construction
It's
bucket.
like a freaking construction bucket, like a paint bucket. No,
They
a paint
call it
bucket.
a 5-gallon paint bucket, and guess what? It's 5 gallons worth of shit in there, brother.
Nice.
That's a lot of poop. That's so much poop.
I hope
I
it's
got it.
at least not all one poop.
Now, do you balance it up against a wall, or are you just doing it like right in the middle of the floor?
It's just out in the middle of the floor.
Okay. You can show I got all
Because
this.
I have optimal gaming experience, so I could just see the TV and just shit right in it. And then when
There
I'm
you
done,
go.
I'll just little hose off with a cup full of water. Make sure you're pat dry. And sit back on that couch right there.
Home bidet. Let's go.
Brother.
That's
Nice.
that
Well-
Filipino technology.
we need to sell that.
That was enlightening. And now we're going to go to a topic that's going to be a lot of things to talk about because there's a little tiny indie company from Redmond in Japan that did a small, tiny
Redmond,
event.
Japan.
Redmond, Japan.
Yeah, care to expand on that there?
The newest
Dynamic
Nintendo
Hunter.
Direct came out.
Nintendo Direct, baby.
So there's been memes about the Kirby eating a car. I finally
No,
understand that.
don't play it. It's like an hour.
Oh, it's an hour-long game.
No,
I love Nintendo Rec. Let's go, brother.
Nintendo Erect. Let's go.
So
I
there
know
was-
Fire Emblems has a lot of hype. Oh my god, words are hard.
yeah, the Fire Emblem one looks like it's a Dynasty Warriors clone. So it's not like your typical like turn-based kind of top-down one.
Yeah, I mean it's called Fire Emblem Warriors, so
Yeah.
it kind of hints itself at the Dynasty Warriors.
And if you played the Hyrule Warriors one, prepare for those Switch frame rates, friends. Like that should be dipping.
Are you talking about a good 15 frames a second, brother?
A
That's
baby.
beautiful.
A solidly locked 15 frames a second
That's
Oh,
all
we're
you
getting
need.
Mario Soccer back.
with like ultra low textures. Oh yeah, Mario Strikers.
You just
yeah.
crank
Oh,
that
just
shit
the
to
Fire
low
Emblem.
and you'll be good to go, brother.
Oh, Advance Wars, huh?
Well, you don't need high frame rate for Advance Wars. You just hit the button and you move them around on the map. And
I'm
they
excited
do their
for that
idle
'cause
dance.
I never got a chance to play that on the Advance, so I'm pretty excited to get a chance at that to play that on my Steam Deck probably. So yeah, that one looked good. What was the other one, Sage? You said
Oh,
Strikers.
no, you said that.
There are so many people on the screen.
I know, not in the Nintendo Direct video. I think it's just under the headlines of the article. We're getting Chrono Cross dashes
Hey.
and slashes brought to the Switch.
We are
I know a
also
lot of
getting
people.
Wii Sports. We're getting a new Wii Sports.
Yeah, but they're calling it something different, right?
Which
Just
sports?
Nintendo.
Wait, are they
Yeah.
remaking Chrono Cross?
Yes.
Yep, the
Oh,
remaster.
fuck!
Sorry to everybody listening on headphones.
What else?
I'm
we
not
got?
sorry at all. I'm not sorry, and I hope your ears bleed. Ah!
Oh, God.
So yeah, Strikers. Yeah, the new Kirby game actually looks pretty good. Looks very actiony.
Well, that's freaking cool. I mean,
There's a $25 pass for Mario Kart. It's got like you're gonna give it like what is it like 48 new maps?
yeah, people are saying it's basically Mario Kart 10. There's like I don't know why they're calling it like a like a game pass to get more.
Also, what this
courses.
kind of means is these courses will come out every few months until the end of 2023. They said, which means we're not going to get a new Mario Kart for like another 4 or 5 years, probably.
Probably don't need one at this point.
Reboot camp.
At this point, people just should follow what games like League and Overwatch and stuff do. It's like just add stuff and have them keep the old game.
This is Advance Wars. This is Advance Wars right here. I love strategy type games and stuff like this. So yeah, like I said, I missed this on the Game Boy Advance. And if you guys play it, you guys play it back when it was out?
No, I missed it.
So yeah, I'm definitely picking this up.
Is this Worms Armageddon?
It makes me very mad.
I love Worms. Mad. Worms Armageddon, baby. It's all about that banana bomb.
I also saw that Portal's coming.
Yes, Portal 1 and 2.
Portal 1 and 2 to Switch, I think, is a no-brainer. That'd be awesome.
The timing, though, I believe is kind of funny. I talked about this a little bit in the pre-show, but I think the timing for them to announce this on the Switch 2 weeks from the Steam Deck going on sale, I think that's pretty. It's probably unintentional, but it's pretty funny to me at least.
It's like, please don't buy this new thing. We'll have cool games too. Promise.
It's like, hey, yeah, you want to get the Steam Deck, but you can't. You already own a Switch, so just go ahead and buy Portal. That's a pretty. What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say about Portal.
Uh-huh.
It was actually a student-made game at DigiPen here in Redmond.
Yeah, it was called Namecular Drop, I believe, was what the student project was called. Yeah, and it got picked up. It was the same thing with Left 4 Dead as well. That was a student game too. But
was that local?
Ended up morphing. Yeah, I believe that was also from the guys from Turtle Rock, or they were all met at DigiPen, I believe too.
Oh, cool. I have been hired as a figure model a few times at DigiPen. So
nice.
You see my torso and things.
That's my torso.
Yeah, that one's mine. That long ass one, it's mine.
Yeah, the one they used for an alien creature.
Hey, keep the boogie. You got that video again?
You've seen the new bird person in Dead by Daylight? That's totally me.
Oh.
What, D. Reynolds? They put D. Reynolds in that game?
Oh, you bird?
I believe the game that they were showing right there was No Man's Sky. That's kind of a big deal. No Man's Sky coming to Switch as well. It'll probably be $60 on there because they love charging full price for that game. It never goes
full
on
price
sale.
For old games. Let's do it, Nintendo.
Yep, Nintendo's all about that life.
Oh man, I haven't heard anyone say corporate greed in a long time.
It's been a minute. We probably could have touched on it with the Battlefield one, but we kind of crept on from that one because it's going to be easy pickings with that. You talked about you mentioned Xenoblade Chronicles 3, right?
Yeah.
That game looks pretty awesome. I do want to try that. This was kind of a big deal because I remember wanting to play this game on the Super Famicom, and it never came out over here on the Super Nintendo. That was Front Mission. There have been subsequent ones. There were some on the PS2. I want to say there was a Front Mission game. There was a couple of them.
Yep. It's a Mech Warrior based tactics game.
Yeah,
it's right.
Yeah, but none of them ever really looked or tried to capture that look, at least, of the original one. Well, there's a remaster or a remake of it coming out for the Switch, which also seems interesting. So I would definitely want to try that. What else we got?
I mean, we can move to the next mini article with a little video for it. It's still relevant to Switch, but it's also relevant to all platforms.
Hang on, before we go, I also like to point out, this is the last game I want to shout out. MLB The Show is going to be on the Switch. That was, for years, a PlayStation exclusive. Last year, it came out on PC and it came out on the Xbox. This year, the newest version will be on the Switch. So once again, this is like Crash, like a formerly console exclusive flagship type game that's now on everything. So wanted to point that out. MLB The Show 22.
Will there be $1 million contest on this show, or is it gonna be a game you just play? That's the whole point of the show, is you can win $1 million if you, I think, pitched a perfect game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's back on. Wait, was that them or was that 2K that did that?
That was the show.
That was the show. Okay,
it was the show.
That was a while ago.
Sony had money to say you can get $1 million if you just perfected this game.
Now they really got money because they're putting their stuff on different platforms.
Now what they need to do is put NBA Jam on the Switch. That's what we need.
That's already on there. That's been on there.
I'll play that on my Steam Deck.
Like a newer one.
Yeah. Oh, a new one.
A newer one. Yeah. Why? Where is that? That game would print money if they did that and make it 3-on-3 or something.
NBA Jam was so much fun. I always played as Bill Clinton.
Nice.
I don't know, because I just thought it was funny.
You can play
I
it.
played as Sean Kemp. He's number 1.
Yeah, the Sonics were tough. They had Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. That's pretty tough.
Oh, actually, me and Son of Father went to an arcade less than 2 years ago and got to play NBA Jam with an actual bat stick and buttons.
I'm the best. I am the best jammer in the fucking league.
Oh man, when you start playing on fire, it's pretty egregious. You start doing full court 3-pointers.
Yep.
That's why I'm the best.
Let's see what else
Anyways.
we got.
More games. Tell me more
Mhm.
games.
That was a Switch one you
So-
said, right?
Klonoa. If you ever play that fantasy,
No.
Also
Yeah.
formerly a PlayStation exclusive. The first ones were on the PS1, I believe.
so this game is a lot of people got real hype over it.
Yeah.
Because they just announced it and it's coming out on all platforms.
Yeah. A lot of people were kids. Their first system was a PS1, and that was probably one of the first games that they had. So yeah, I could see a lot of people getting excited for it. It was surprising. I didn't expect to see it there. I was like, I haven't seen this since the 90s.
Yeah, it
What
looks
is
a lot
this game?
cleaner.
It's got wife.
Yeah,
Kinda looks like
got
a
waifus.
Sandwich.
Yeah, do we have
You would-
visuals? What's
You'd
going on
recognize it instantly if you saw it. It's like this little raccoon looking guy, little black raccoon looking guy. It's
Why
like
is it gotta be-
London. If
here? Yeah,
you're
London,
able
can we click
to-
that?
he's got like big floppy ears. Hang on, let's try and find it here.
You sure this isn't Sly Cooper?
Hey,
This predates Sly Cooper.
yo, where's Conker?
He's stuck on the
Right.
Rare brand.
They need to make their Smash Brothers clone and
They made a Smash Brothers 64 clone and added Conker. I thought that was pretty tight.
there you go, London. I put it there in our little. It's
A
the
wiki
wiki, but
page?
it's the wiki, but it has a picture of Klonoa because like once you saw the picture, you're gonna recognize it because yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, that was a PlayStation. I want to say like a launch game or like a launch window game. It was like one of maybe the first like 20 or 30 PS1 games. Yeah, but you'd recognize.
He's like a furry creature. He's got a human girl companion. There's like a ring.
Yeah, see? You
See,
remember
there's
this?
a ring.
Remember this from like PS1?
Okay.
I went Sega Saturn. I don't believe in the PS1.
So yeah, there it is. Yeah, and it's like a kind of like a 2.5D like kind of side scroller. Remember those were big back then, like Knights. Well, speaking of Sega Saturn,
Spyro.
Yeah.
Spyro, yep,
Clocks.
Spyro.
Or was it
Bandicoot.
Clockwork
Crash Bandicoot.
Knights.
Warhawk, stuff like that. Twisted Metal, those types of games. So yeah,
Wow.
so that's a big revival. And also the last game I'm looking down here, the very last game I noticed here on the Switch list was Earthbound 1 and 2 are coming to the Nintendo the Nintendo online service. So you can
Yeah,
play
but
those
see, now
games.
I'm thinking about all those other games like Where'd Bugsy Go and Earthworm Jim, Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl, there was a Toe Jam and Earl game maybe about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh,
Bugsy fucking fell on their face with their reboot. No one liked that game.
Yeah, the reboot was just as awful as the old ones.
oh, and then Bandicoot's still kicking.
Oh yeah, Crash had a big game last year.
Oh yeah, Crash had a yeah.
Yeah, a big game. And before that, Spyro had a big game the year before that. Sage was
Yeah.
playing that on her stream.
So yeah, Klonoa just is scooping some of that up, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they've done well. I mean, it's going to sell well. And you saw, and Sage Bell was talking about there's a lot of excited people because there are a lot of people. PS1 was their first system. And like I said, this was one of the first 10 or 20 or 30 games that was out on the PS1. So yeah, it should do pretty well.
Was this before the other 3D platformers?
Yeah, this was, like I said, this was back then. You probably only had like Mario 64. I don't even think Ocarina of Time was out when this game came out, the first one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is before like Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Wow.
All that wasn't until PS2.
Klonoa, baby.
Yep.
Sounds too much like Colonel, but
Yeah, this
Sounds
was
like
out.
cholera.
Yep. Yeah, but this was out when like Tomb Raider was out, like the first one.
Oh, hot damn. Okay, now I'm getting a better
When the boobs are
frame
very
of time.
square.
Yeah, predates Resident Evil. Resident Evil wasn't out for another couple of years, like maybe a year or so after this.
I
Okay.
need the pointiest boobs in my face. I want to cut my face when I lay my supple cheeks in that chest.
I want to
Yeah,
fight the camera.
Out.
I want to fight the camera more than the enemies in that game. That's why I couldn't get into the two. You were fighting the camera more than you were shooting stuff. Yeah.
Wait, I just read the headline for the next article. What is happening in Russia?
Oh, Russia's very homophobic. So you don't
that's
really need to click on the article if you don't want to. You don't have to share it. Basically, the Sims 4 wedding expansion, because it has gay marriage, is not allowed in the country of Russia. And probably many other countries.
Yeah.
Backwards ass country.
Homophobia is illegal, or homophobia is legal. Gay people are illegal, essentially.
Yeah.
That's rough stuff.
Yeah, because they
It's
are
an
one of many
anti-gay
countries.
law.
Yeah.
So
Why
what?
don't
Do
they
they just turn that feature off?
Why
Is
don't,
that
yeah,
what
why don't they
happens?
just turn it off in the game?
You know, maybe they just don't want to conform to that. Oh, look at
Vladimir, tell me your things.
that. Did not
Whatever.
want to compromise the values.
Okay, but this is the same company that takes Tencent's money to release games in China where they have concentration camps. So, like, what are you saying here? Yay. Maxis,
China money's good money, is what we're saying here.
developer Maxis. I don't even know Maxis even still existed. I thought they got swallowed whole by EA. I thought, yeah.
Yeah, Cosplays Canada's got it right. Russia's just being Russia. Bless you.
Bless you.
They make good vodka, though.
They make
And
okay
great
vodka.
gymnasts.
The funny thing is, people in
A
Russia
number
don't like saying this out loud, but vodka came from Poland first.
They got the best
And
cans in the business.
Russia tries to claim it as their own, but vodka historically, from someone that loves alcohol and alcohol history, it's Polish, and Russians hate that people know that.
Yep.
So whenever I buy vodka, I try to usually do domestic or just a jab at Russia. I will make sure to get Polish.
That'll show them.
That'll show them.
That'll keep Putin up.
Send your Russian gymnast this way, though, brother.
I know that'd be okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna do a triple backflip right on your dong, right on your what do they call it in Juno? Right on your pork sword.
Wow.
Have you watched that movie recently?
I watched that movie a lot. It's a very good movie.
I've never seen it.
Call mine the hot dog band.
You've never seen Juno, Sage Bell? Pretty good movie. What other countries is this happening in? It can't just be Russia. Is there someplace else like Saudi Arabia not doing it either?
North
Oh,
Korea.
yeah, probably. Anywhere that, like,
North Korea's not doing nothing.
North Korea's like, what's The Sims?
Yeah.
There's only computers in North Korea, and none of the poors have it.
No. You know what? Have you ever thought about that? Like the couple people over there that have access to
most of Africa.
to PCs and stuff. Like the ones that do play games. What are they playing? Are they playing like Counter-Strike or something? Like,
No, that promotes violence. Not have that.
I mean,
It will cause an uprising.
but like
They're
Supreme Leader Leader is like hip and he plays games. What is he playing?
They're all playing Crossfire.
Is that what they're playing? Just straight up Crossfire?
I don't know. London, what are they playing?
Yeah. What is Kim? What's he play? He plays something. He's got an Xbox or something.
Yeah, I mean, geez. Apparently, there's a website called the Young Pioneer Tours,
Mhm.
and it. Oh wow.
Yeah, I wonder what he's
no.
playing because he knows all about like the '90s Chicago Bulls and he knows like all that. Like what's he play? He's got to play something. What's he playing? League.
Oh, maybe it's like he gets like satellite, like you know how like satellite transmissions are like many decades behind.
That's what's he playing. He's playing Tomb Raider, the first one probably.
Yeah.
The one we're talking about.
I got completely distracted looking up articles.
I know. A bunch.
Moving on. It's not even on our freaking. That's not even on our.
You want to do the break here since we're like 10 minutes over?
Yeah, we'll do the break. And y'all, hopefully you are drinking Voodoo Ranger IPA. I forgot to mention that they're B Corp certified, employee owned, and a subsidiary of New Belgium who also makes Fruit Smash. This is what I usually drink. But currently, Dynamic Hunter. Yo, Dynamic Hunter. Dynamic Hunter. What? What are you drinking?
For those of you who don't know, that's my Wu-Tang name from the generator.
Yeah.
I know, I'm Lucky Bandit. I still like it.
I have the Agent 77 IPA. It's their 7.7% fruity IPA that's seasonal. So it's like hop forward, kind of citrusy. And he still has his classic like hat, but he's in a suit.
That's a sunka. While we're talking about Russia, that's a sunka.
Osunka.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
I
Vladimir
just
heard
think
us
of it as
talking about him.
Canadian hat.
Nice.
Super tight. Yeah, give them a follow on their Twitter and Instagram. They make great stuff. We will see them again soon. We're, jury's out if PAX is going to be a thing this year or not. We'll see if we get another, Delta, Omicron, Epsilon, Omega, whatever shows up. Hopefully our vaccinated bodies will be strong enough for it and we could do real cons in person. Huh?
I ain't afraid no cover.
I mean, we did a Super Bowl, so
you weren't going to... Yeah, and wasn't that Super Bowl in LA?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, the super spreader probably.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna make the new variant right there.
Yeah.
Super Bowl parties. Yeah, everybody's getting tested today and tomorrow, and we will see a spike. I'm almost sure of it. But enough about that. We ain't scientists. We're gamers, and we're the best gamers.
We're the gaming scientists.
We're podcasters.
So listen to us.
I shit in a bucket. It's great.
Yeah. So
shits and buckets.
Unofficial sponsors aside from Voodoo Ranger IPA, make sure to give a listen and keep up with Bonus Round, their games, their game events, and who knows what they're doing next. But they're going to be the big major esports fighting game event in the Northwest. I can just bet on that. And yeah, give them a follow. I'm not wearing any pins right now, but check out Coastalvania. They got an Instagram. Check out Pit Viper if you're trying to look sweet like Son of Father. It's the best of all eyewear. Demand respect. And
I'm looking at our stories here. What's this? I don't mean to skip one, but what's up with this Platinum Games one? I didn't see this.
Oh, we'll get to that. Yeah, let's move on because we gotta go. We gotta go bananas. Oh, is it going to be the Zeta virus, Nessa Nicole? I hope not. That's a terrible name. That's terrifying, I mean.
So just something for light hilarity. Minecraft. Their new frogs were swallowing goats whole.
I mean, it sounds about right though for Minecraft. They like doing that wacky stuff every once in a while.
All right, what does London have pulled up for us for Minecraft? And
it used to be unintentional.
From PC Gamer, man, still putting out that news. Thanks, PC Gamer.
If you scroll down a little bit to the video,
look at that baller game they're advertising in the background.
You can watch the frogs eat. Oh,
well, that's an ad, I think.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Peter,
don't mind us. Don't mind us podcasters. Just some dead air. That's what we do.
There it is. Is that it right there? Watch on Twitter. There we go.
Ah.
Let's see.
So
is this frog just gonna? Oh.
Oh.
Wait. Does this have any relation to Kirby?
Yeah. There was a Kirby game that's coming out. So is this like?
Oh, we're going full screen.
That's hilarious.
Lennon, you're nuts.
They should
leave again. Oh man.
They should leave it.
Frog.
Oh jeez. The deaths. This game is brutal. Rate this game MA.
Yeah, Minecraft is E for everyone. So Stellaris. War Crime Simulator, the game is E for everyone.
Oh jeez.
You know what? Okay, real quick, this reminds me of when I first moved to Cali. I met my next door neighbors, and they were cool. And I was hanging out with them in their garage, and they had like reptiles and stuff, right? and you know those little tiny little breeder cages, like the little tiny little like people like will put like 1 or 2 goldfish in them, and they're like plastic, and they have like a handle and the lid you can carry it around, but you can also take the lid off.
I used to keep praying mantises in those.
Yeah,
Yeah, a terrarium.
Like a little plastic terrarium. Yeah. So they had like 4 or 5 of those, and each one had a silver dollar frog, and they're like these little round little fat frogs like this, right?
Yeah.
And what they would do is they'd put 2 of them together, and they'd fight, and the winner would swallow the other one whole, and they're the same size. So the frog that would win would swallow the other one whole, and that one would get bigger, and then they take the other 2 and make them fight.
Oh,
and
we're going
the
at
one
it
would
again?
swallow the other one, and then they'd have the 2 bigger ones that are left over fight, and that one would swallow the other one, and that's the one they would keep. Was the big one.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, they do bug fights.
Yeah, and these things were like they started off like this, and then they swallow the next one, and they get like this, and they swallow the next one, and they're like this, and the one you end up with was like a plate. It was huge. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. So that frog, I just totally had flashbacks of Southern California, circa 2000 or so.
Well, hot damn.
Yeah.
Well, that was fascinating.
Yeah.
From a single bite to a meal. Yeah, that's correct. Cosmic. So moving on.
Platinum Games says it would be open to acquisition offers by another company as long as it can maintain its freedom.
Yeah, because that always happens with
Fucking
acquisitions.
please buy me.
Yeah.
Cute.
They
We're
were
losing money, please.
they were cuddling up to Microsoft the other day. They were kind of joking. They're adding Phil Spencer about something last week. I can't remember specifically what it was, but they were kind of like, hey, it'd be cool to make games for. Oh yeah, because they bought some property that Platinum Games had previously worked on a previous game, and Platinum Games president was like, hey, it'd be great if we could work on that again. Wink wink, Microsoft at Microsoft, wink wink. So yeah. But here's the thing, though, they're a Japanese company, and I think Microsoft would have a tough time buying them because usually Japanese companies aren't open to being bought by foreign companies. So it'd have to be somebody like Sony or someone like this that would have to step
Or
in.
Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom could buy Platinum. That'd be a pretty good. That'd be a pretty good match too, because they've already worked together. They've already this is the company that did Beautiful Joe and stuff, right?
Platinum? No, that's Clover.
Clover, yeah, but a lot of the Clover people went over, and now they're on Platinum.
Oh, well then,
Like,
yeah, that's a no-brainer.
The original designers and stuff.
Oh, tight. Yeah,
So,
then they freaking should.
Yeah, so maybe
Capcom, my sweet angels. They've never done anybody wrong. No.
Maybe a Sony, but it would suck if it was Sony because they'd want to make some part of it exclusive. But Bungie gets to do whatever they want, so maybe they still let Platinum do whatever they want.
Because Bungie is an all-American fucking company, brother. They don't bet on no one but the dollar.
And
I
we
love
know.
how your connection sucks.
Yeah, what is that about?
Is
he on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, no, he's playing Lost Ark right now, and it's sucking up all the bandwidth. That's what's going on. 50 gig day 2 patch.
Hey, you know who doesn't have bad connection?
Me.
Fiber optics over there.
Yeah.
Just digging that knife deeper into Son of Father. Hey, how's your fiber network? Pretty good?
I'm part of the Google fam. You know, I'm getting another Google phone. Got my Google internet.
Nice.
Okay. I guess we're moving on to my little fighting game stuff. Oh, I guess it's not fighting game. The next thing is just Donkey. London, if you want to click that Donkey video, we all love him with all of our hearts. So a handful of his videos that he does, it's a lot of troll, meme-inducing.
I like how his video is 4:20. It's 4 minutes 20 seconds long.
Hey, nice. But when he does reviews, he actually does very in-depth reviews because as funny as he is, he's also a very, very good gamer. He does crazy difficult Mario Galaxy challenges. He's amazing at FPSs. He seems to have his brain around fighting games to a degree. When Strive first came out, he looked like he knew what he was at least doing. What were you asking?
Oh no, I was saying he's good at the Souls games too, because he beat and reviewed Sekiro and Dark Souls, which a lot of you, if you've heard of this guy or his claim to fame, like kind of in the mainstream recently, would be like the meme, like "Thank you, Dark Souls," because he did this whole video where he was just getting killed in there. and that kind of stuck.
Thank you.
So
Dark Souls.
yeah, so watch his Dark Souls review. It's pretty good.
Pretty freaking great. Yeah. So scope it out. I thought he made a lot of interesting points. I've been hearing from so many people how this is the first time they felt like it was a actual next gen Pokemon game. Like this is the feeling people had when they picked up, Red and Blue. Like the amount of exploration, how in depth you get into the world.
Mhm.
Like look at that interaction. You're actually walking around.
I can't wait to play it on my Steam Deck. It's something higher than ultra low settings.
Ooh.
That's gonna be freaking great. Thank you, London. Look how cute the game is. I still say they need a phone game that's just Pokemon Snaps. All you do is take pictures.
Right?
Where is that?
Nintendo. They're just sitting on it.
How is that not a game? We have cameras on the phone. I don't want to spin a
You
ball.
can take pictures of the Pokemon you already have in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's
In
not.
AR.
That's not anywhere near as interesting.
Yeah.
I want.
Sometimes you get a secret spawn character that you can pick up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but I don't like the game of Go as it is. Just like throwing things and going to gyms, and I just want to be a photographer. Like that was a cool thing.
To 4 Pokestops in a gym right now.
Yeah, and there should be a feature on that phone where, like, if you're pointing your camera at grass, you can like if you pick a grass type, it'll do like a certain like pose or animation or something like that. If you're like pointing up at the sky, like a bird one or a flying type will, you know what I mean? Like there should be like contextual stuff in that. Like it should write itself. Come on, Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Pokemon Company, with obviously a great stake on the thing. Okay, lastly, my last thing I want to talk about is, me and the squad like to play some fighting games sometimes. And some people feel like they can't play on pad, which is ridiculous. There's so many pros that play on pad, but they don't feel that getting a pro stick is approachable. And is this Focus Attack? Focus Attack has a stick here. It's $119. That's so cheap, and these parts are better than like the individual pieces they have in this are basically what people are playing at tournaments. This is pro level stuff, just no frills. It's a little small, I will say. And the whole point of it being made by a company like Focus Attack is everything is customizable. And the whole point of it is you can swap out things easily. Even when I had the Mad Cat stick, you kind of had to go ham to switch out stuff on it. Same thing with the Quanba drone I have. They said, it'll be real easy to pop open and swap things out. It was not a pop open.
I noticed I got the screw holes like right on top, so you can just literally just lift the lid right off.
Dude,
of it,
it's freaking beautiful. And I worked with Focus Attack to get my stick up and going. I bought a bunch of parts from them.
Mhm.
I did my stuff with Focus Attack and All Fight Sticks are the two companies I got different pieces from. And they're both great. And Focus Attack is how I found out about All Fight Sticks, and that's how I found about Paradise Gaming Company, which is the company that does all the custom, crazy-looking buttons that are completely cosmetic, but they still work. Yeah, highly recommend. Check out Focus Attack. Also, Focus Attack sponsor us, I guess. We need to get a gaming sponsor of some sort. I love beer, but,
This is the truth. There is no stick. It's button based.
It
fits in my pocket.
Thank you, London.
I'm gonna do maximum level of difficulty. And I'm gonna beat all fighting games on the Steam controller. That's what I'm gonna beat all fighting games on.
I'll believe it.
The best fighting game controller of ever.
Son of Father, you want to hold up that controller again? Let everybody know what real gaming looks like.
He brought that drinking with him when we
I'll
went out.
believe it. But look at how much space it looks. No, flip it horizontal so everybody can see how tiny it is.
Best game.
That's why he brought it drinking. Because look at that thing. That's smaller than anybody's laptop.
I'll throw hands with anyone with that thing.
I'm gonna get good.
I got bodied last time I bumped into Son of Father. That was really embarrassing.
I'm gonna whip you guys with a VR controller, a Windows mixed reality VR controller.
Yeah, but Saviors, have you ever gotten air thrown 3 times in a row? Have you?
I mean, probably.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
That
He
basically
still doesn't know how to wrap his brain around that one, brother.
that was basically he gave me a video game version of a GTS. It was like, you know what? It's the last thing we're doing tonight. Go to sleep.
I'm gonna beat all you guys with a fidget spinner. That's what I'm gonna beat you with.
I mean, the big flex with fighting game people and FPS competitive people are finding funny controllers to beat people on. You know, people playing on Guitar Hero guitars.
Yeah, DDR
Somebody
pads
was-
and stuff.
Yeah, someone was doing the Donkey Kong bongos. Freaking people will find a way to be good at something. You know, they'll just figure it out.
Yeah, we were talking about on this very show that guy that beat Dark Souls no hit on a DDR pad on carpet, and he beat the whole game and didn't get hit on carpet on a DDR pad on Dark Souls.
That's psycho. I wonder how good he is with a controller.
I mean, he had to have gotten good enough to know his way around the game first, so pretty good. I'm assuming that's why he did it with the DDR controller. He wanted to play Dark Souls, but it was like too passe with the controller.
So I knew a guy back in Hawaii that used to be able to play Mario 64 with his feet, and he said he put $10 on the table. Was like, "I'll beat anybody in this room," and he beat all of us. He kicked our asses
with his feet, huh?
So was he like $30 richer?
He had $30 whole dollars.
How did he discover this?
Who knows? Who freaking knows? There's a guy in Japan that plays Ikaruga 2-player with both hands. Like, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
Ikaruga is already one of the hardest bullet hell games in existence, and he plays 2-player. Oh my god, I can't even get my head around that. But after all the topics that we had, and after all the things that we're talking about, what should be a closing statement? I kind of want to talk about Steam, what the hell is it called?
Deck?
Steam Deck versus Switch. What would make you switch to the other side? Or a game that you would like on the other's console? I don't know. Nothing.
And then we'll close up.
Like, do everybody just buy both of them?
Sure. Yeah.
And
they're both going to be equally.
Figure out what the emulation power behind the Steam Deck soon enough, and we'll see where it leads.
Got it.
Yeah, it's going to be good pretty much up until about. I mean, for sure, up until about Wii or like Wii U territory, somewhere in there. And then past that, it's going to be who even knows. But it should be fine because there's systems that have been tested with similar hardware that run them fine, but they have much more wattage going through them, so that's the difference. But I think it should be fine. I want to see if it can run Switch games, because if it can run Switch games, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap, buddy.
That's a wrap.
That said, I don't like mobile gaming. It's never been my thing. I like the TV. I like a couch. I like socializing with people. So probably not buying either. That said, I'm excited.
They both plug in the TV.
Buy the Steam Deck. Yeah, you should just buy the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I am excited what Savings was saying the other week, that now when you're waiting in line at a big esports event for your turn, you know, when you're at Evo, sometimes you have to wait 30, 45 minutes before you play, and you're just not warm. Now you can be next in line with a Steam Deck and a little screen.
Yep.
And you got to hook up your controller to it, and you could be nice and fresh.
That's a game
changer.
Think about how much you're out and about. Like on an average day, you go to friends' houses and stuff. You could literally have your computer in your pocket and be like you know what I'm saying? You could have a tournament like right there, or you could play right there.
Yeah, that said, right now, son of father, laptop and that hitbox, he's basically a walking game machine. Like, that's pretty low profile.
I am the video game.
You are the video game. That's all I have to say about mobile gaming. You know, I'll be happy to see them at events.
This is portable gaming, not mobile gaming.
Portable gaming,
definitely portable.
Portable gaming. I am at Loud and Brown on Instagram and Twitter. I am Lucky Bandit on the stage, singing those bars of rhymes.
Singing those bars of rhymes.
And
he's from Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen.
I am Gross Def with a PH. If you want to play me in Guilty Gear or destroy me at Halo Infinite, I'm so bad at that game. Actually, no, I got some kills. You get a hammer, you're going to get some kills. That just happens.
Were you like our friends at Kotaku that got all salty because people shoot their body after they're dead, and like it's so toxic because people shoot my corpse when I die? And
No. My friends and
Dead by
I.
Daylight, they slash you on the hook even though you're already hanging.
Give him the hook.
I've never heard Kotaku talk about that, so they probably wouldn't even last 2 seconds in that game, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to handle the toxicity.
Yeah.
Toxicity. Okay, moving to Son of Father. Closing statements on portable gaming.
Just get a Steam Deck. Stop making this hard. Just
Mhm.
do it, you dummy. Or are you just a fucking ape in this fucking world of chimps? Get a Steam Deck.
No PSP. I see. Son of Father. Aside from Carrier Pigeon, is there any other way we could contact you?
You can't. I am the internet. I am everything.
Oh.
You could just look up Boy Son of Father, and you might get some sick fucking results.
Yeah,
brother.
don't look that up. Don't look that up.
Goodness, hard no. That is not supported by this podcast. Moving on to Save Rings is just fine.
I'll talk about LGBTQ and all the other alphabets friendly. You can't say Boy Son of Father on the internet. You
No,
might find something you like in there. Happy Valentine's Day.
that might be the problem.
No.
You left off the AIO plus 2 as well.
He said all the other alphabet.
I said
You
all
gotta-
the alphabet
You got to say the
that
whole
are
thing.
added.
I don't
you
even
know I
say the
can't do
whole
that.
thing.
You know I can't do that.
I'm just like
The
LGBT,
Alphabet Alliance
whatever.
says it's A-okay, brother. It's A-okay.
It's all under the umbrella of Q.
And the rest of the queue.
It all
And
comes down
just
to Q.
Q.
Yep. Yeah, this is the Save Rings playing with a fidget spinner. Let me put this down. Yeah, like he said, if you guys can't get your hands on a Steam Deck, we'll definitely come back with some reviews. I saw you playing RetroArch a lot on your Steam account there, Boy Son of Father. So I'd like to get your opinion on some of the older stuff. I am definitely popping Wii U and a Switch. What's the Switch one called? I think the Switch one's called Citra, I believe is what the Switch emulator is called. Definitely want to try that out. You can find me on Steam because I'm on there by default because I'm always playing Final Fantasy, like running around like an idiot in that game, just doing stuff. Or Stellaris. I haven't really been messing with that because I got the beta for it, and then the beta got updated, and then they got updated again. They've updated the beta twice, and they're making some changes. So I kind of feel like not playing it until they do finally make the changes.
Fair.
But yeah, I just be on Steam and I just be chilling in the game, and that's it. And on this here podcast. So thank you for tuning in. I'll kick it over to Dynamic Hunter Sage Bell.
Closing it out. Sadu.
Okay. I have
Sadu.
my opinion is don't buy shit unless you got money. So I am buying a Steam Deck. I already have a Wii. I don't have a Wii. I have a Switch. I actually just thrifted my Wii and my 360.
Whoa.
How much did you
And
get for the 360 in 2022? If you don't mind me asking.
Huh?
You said you thrifted it?
Yeah, I just got rid of it.
Okay.
You got $10 and a nice handshake with spit on it.
Yeah, like
I
Deal.
have a lot of shit, and I just really didn't care to try to sell it.
yeah.
I was just like, I just need it gone, and it was an easy like, oh, I don't have an emotional attachment to the. I kept my GameCube.
Yeah. Definitely onto that one. If
I-
you're gonna
I
go
keep
back and
my
get an older
GameCube.
system, get a Dreamcast or something.
Hey.
Like, all I need is like one new controller for the GameCube, and I can play 2-player games again.
Nice.
I have 3 GameCube controllers at my house. I
Oh, look at
always
that.
do.
I got one functional GameCube. Catch me tomorrow at Twitch at SageBell. Let's aim for 6 p.m. tomorrow. If my dog's poop in time. They've been taking their time on walks recently, so you know.
New area. You know, they're feeling it out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes they're just being assholes. I'll also be on Thursday night. That is my co-op night. And so I'll be playing with another person while I am streaming. And those are my words for the day.
Fantastic. Well, we got a nice little update. That was pleasant, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
we'll see everybody next week, hopefully. I think if all things line up okay. Hopefully I'll play something other than just Guilty Gear. Maybe I'll finally start Metal Gear Solid.
Which one?
Oh, I'm starting from the beginning, baby. I haven't
Okay.
played any of them. And
Wow.
I
Round zero.
know. I know.
Are you starting with like the Nintendo?
No, I'm not doing Metal Gear.
Okay. Those are hard.
Yeah, I heard, and they're yeah, whatever. I'm starting with Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
So we'll see. But Guilty Gear is taking a lot of my attention because I just really, really like the game. Goon got in my head, and I've been listening to the soundtrack all week. So when I'm hanging out at work, I'm like not in my head. What's wrong with you? And all I have in my head is just power metal.
But you can't help it because that's the drummer in you.
It is, but it's the drums, if anything, are super boring. Everything else is just double picking, super gainy guitar. But that's I think that is a wrap, nerds. We are thankful that we had people up in the chat. Big shout out to Cosplay Canada, Vanessa
Yeah.
Nicole. Today's gender is salt.
Nice.
And then
They
of
got
course,
the right idea, brother. Salt
and then we
all
got
around.
Azuria Spades clocked in for a little bit. That's always helpful when people come in. Love you.
Yeah.
Poopy damn dogs. And we will see you next week. We'll talk about more stuff. Drink. Voodoo Ranger IPA. Punch Nazis. Smoke trees. Thank you, London.
Forgot one thing.
But what'd I forget?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
We didn't even talk about
It's
that.
Happy
Like all that
Valentine's
time.
Oregon's
Day.
birthday today.
If you find someone lucky enough, you might suck on their little toes and tongue their little booty holes.
That's a good outro.
Yeah,
if I
we'll just
ever
leave it
heard
there.
one.
We'll just leave it there.